Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Black Wallet, where, like usual, I always say we are just simply on a journey to building generational wealth, a generational legacy. We are past that place where we inherit bicycles from our parents. We want to leave generational wealth of what we are working hard for. So on this channel, I basically get to share with you everything that's related to us preparing for that journey, everything that's related to our journey. So yeah, consider subscribing if you haven't, and if you're coming back again for more videos, thank you. I do really appreciate it. In today's video, I just wanted to share with you what I do to invest in my time. I understand of compounding time, one of the great videos I watched with Vusi Tembekwayo. If you haven't, watch it. So he basically talks about what you do today is compressing your time. Pablo Picasso, an artist, right? He could draw a picture in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and would sell it for 10,000. And he was asked why his paintings are so expensive, and he says the years and the work I've put in these 5 minutes is worth that. So compounding time is essential to our growth. It's really making use of the time now so that it yields interest for you in the future. I work out. Remember, I talked about compounding time. In this case, I'm compounding health. I believe if you take care of your health, your body will also reward you by taking care of itself along the way. Imagine you've worked extra hard for all this wealth and you can't even enjoy it because you are unhealthy. So for me, I really do invest in my health. I work out 5 times a week, every single week, 5 times. If I've traveled, I'll do a travel workout. If I'm within, I'll do a gym workout. So I really make sure that I take care of my health. I watch what I eat and I make sure that I am active. So yes, I work out, and that's my health investment. 2, whatever I am going through, I want to learn how to get out of it. As a way, I'm constantly getting experience through my problems, experience through everything I'm going through. So right now I'm in a phase where I don't understand bookkeeping, and every single time I have, I'll be playing a video in the background. I'm cooking, I'm listening to a video, someone explaining what bookkeeping is, how to have effective bookkeeping. So I realized the more you're experiencing life and you're teaching yourself to get out of that situation, you are literally investing in that time. You're having an idea of whatever is going through. Now, there are some things that you don't really have to invest your time in. Let's say I need graphic designs. I don't have that time. I can get someone to do it. But there are things that are cardinal for your business to run effectively that you must have an idea of. So every month, I read a book. 20 pages a day is enough. 20 pages and I'm good to go. Now, the book is selected based on what I need to learn. I'm planning on reading on strategy. So on strategy is really a book related to how you are planning for your future, how people distinguish you from others based on how you plan and strategize your work effectively. So for example, this will be my book this December, and I have to read 20 pages every month. Another thing that I do is I love to engage in productive activities. The time to waste my time, I do not have that time. What I have is time to utilize and be productive with my time. So you find I usually cancel on people. Like someone will tell me, let's do this weekend. If I see there's something more important than what the person wants me to do, I can play around with my time. I'll say, let's move it to a Sunday, because I know on Sundays I rest. I don't always go with the wind, like I have this done, stop whatever you're doing, let's do this. I used to before, but then I realized if I have to be productive, I must dedicate and work for what I want to achieve. So it's very necessary that you understand where majority of your time is going. So for me, I really focus on utilizing the time that I have effectively, and I keep time that I feel, okay, I'm willing to spend this time maybe chatting, doing nothing after I have worked. That's how I really invest in my time. And the last thing is, you know, when you meet me in person, you think that I have so much time, and you will ask yourself, like, how come you are doing so much? I'll tell you, I'm running Her Body Go, I'm running the Black Wallet, I have school, I am working, I have a social life, very active social life, by the way, you know. So if you're going to meet me in person, you'll be like, but how are you managing all this? But what I've learned is planning ahead of time. That is the greatest way you can invest. So take December, my year plan for next year is ready. I know what classes Her Body Go will have. I know what clothing line we want to launch. I know what activities we want to do. That will help me make use of my time and save time. So it's important that you have a plan. Every single morning, sometimes literally, I'm like, I wake up, I have to do a to-do list so that I make sure I make use of the time that I have. Remember, if you haven't already watched the video, remember I talked about time is any currency. So we are given 24 hours. That 24 hours is up to you to convert in whatever currency you want. So in that 24 hours, ask yourself, what am I using my time for? Is it just on screen, social media? Divide your time. If you're going to use on social media, after social media, then what? So the 20 pages of a book that I talked about, at the end of a month, that's 20 by 30, will be 600 pages. You would have already done it, as opposed to say, I'm going to read this whole book today. So compressing and having a plan. This time, 20 pages of a book. I'm going to the gym. After the gym, I'm having this shoot. I'm doing this. That will help you navigate your time and make use of it. So that's basically I wanted to share with you, and just a reminder to us in 2023, let's not waste time. Compress and utilize the time that you have by investing it in something that will pay you off in the future. Pay you off in productivity, because even poverty is a payoff of what you use your time for. And there is no complaining, because it's what you invest that you reap. What you use your time for is what you're going to show for. And the last important thing is, I use my time to learn from people. By learning from people, I basically identify people who fall in line with what I want to achieve, and use my time to learn from them, study them. Ask them questions if you have to. Nobody is biting nobody. It's okay to walk up to someone and say, I see you doing this. I want to learn something that you are doing. And people are willing to help. You would be so surprised how many people I've walked up to ask questions, and they give me very positive feedback. So spend your time with the right people. An hour with somebody who's successful in a field and can impact your life, that's life-changing, as opposed to spending 1 hour with something that's literally useless. So weigh your options, know and sit down yourself, assess where is the majority of my time going, and am I making use of my time? That's basically all I had to share with you in this week's video.